Good morning, mademoiselles and messieurs, Mystery Man 64 at your service, and welcome to an interesting little thing here. Pikmin 2, but a little bit differently. So let's hit start. Yep, and begin. New day. Well, this is going to be very fun. Alcatate Freight is a long-haul deep space shipping company. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar. Boom. Crashed into an uncharted planet while on an interstellar vacation. There, he was aided by indigenous creatures which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. Like in the last game. By Olimar's absence, his employer, Alcatate Freight, ran into financial difficulties. Captain Olimar. Captain Olimar. Stardate. September 31st. Planet Hot Chocolate. Hot Chocolate Rate. President of Alcatate Freight and local employee Louis. Other fun things, you know, Olimar, or in Japan, Orima, opposite of Mario, Louis. I wonder what that could be referencing. Olimar, I'm so glad you're safe. Sadly, I have an announcement that is not so glad. Our company is going under, yes, we're finished. On his first mission, Louis here met a ravenous space bunny. And his entire load of golden Pick brand carrots was eaten. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. I decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan. No, our ship that we spent all of last game to rebuild. But the only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. As for the rest of our loan, 10,100. We have no ways of repaying it. Gasp. Think. Olimar, what is this? You brought back a souvenir for your kid? Womp. Womp. Treasure, 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 money, 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 money. Money. Wait. Initiation value of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 100 Pocos. This thing's worth 100 Pocos. That's more than a year's salary. Now it's just 10,000. What? There are more on that planet. They can repay our debt. Louis, you don't look alive. You must depart immediately with Captain Olimar. Boosh, and there he goes. We left the planet just to go back to the planet to repay off a debt. As it is. Ooh. Valley of Repose. So when we get into it, you'll see things be a little bit funky as the game struggles to load what's about to occur. Hopefully it didn't crash. Oh, come on. Please load. We gotta... Oh, it might have crashed. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay. Ignore. There we go. Okay, we just had to get it working. So as you saw, P1, P2. I am not alone in this journey. Now this is gonna be a bit Bit funky here, because I've installed a mod to this version of Pikmin 2. That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert. Danger. Louis missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment. Look. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they're about to be devoured as we speak. You must help them, quickly. Press B to call them with your whistle. Captain Olimar. You can also hold B to make the sound of your whistle carry farther. Remember? The Pikmin will never die. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A to grab the Pikmin and release to throw it. So the Pikmin cannot lose this fight. They will never get devoured. It is just programmed to not lose. But as for who's player 1 and who's player 2, I am actually playing as player 2. As we'll get into. Attention, Captain Olimar. I just re-established my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with him. I'm quite interested in the details of his condition. Not that it matters, because we're automatically... So, pressing Y just says their name and does nothing. So, do you want to say something, player 1? As the person who is controlling Olimar?
That should have been the one that was player 2 instead.
Well, I made you play through all of Pikmin 1 as Olimar, so now I am here to help you play Pikmin 2, a game you've never played before. Louis, the odd object before you appears to be the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. Yes, I will be the player 2, and I'm actually helping my brother play through it, because this is a fun little mod that I've discovered. Since I've already played this game, I know what to expect. Yes, the seed, the onion objective just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with... Ah! I love how Louis gets all bug-eyed. Boop. More cutscenes. It's a red Pikmin fellow. Look at him. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. You can use C to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad and even direct their movement. You can disband your squad with X. Interesting. Olimar's description of the creatures resembled Pick character was strikingly accurate. Louis, my signatures have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? Interesting. Ow. No, stay away! Oh god, it's chasing me! Oh god, run! It's still there! Oh, this is fine. Oh, yes. So, first day, like in the original Pikmin. There is no time limit. You can take as long as you like.
I'm a little stuck over here.
Well, that's because I have to make Pikmin on my end. So with 2 people, this game is going to be very interesting. as we can very much micromanage and probably break the game in ways it was not intended. The onion injecting more seeds. Pellet from the fire must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yeah, we know this from the original. 1 pellets, if you take them to the same colored onion, produce 2. Any other higher number doesn't really matter. Yeah. So get used to the controls. So this is the GameCube version. As it's the only one that is modded this way, which is pretty cool. And if you listen to our whistles are even different. Mine's like a little train whistle. Oh, well, this is going to be very interesting. Wow. It does feel like you kind of throw a little bit faster in this game, but interesting. Right, I gotta keep mashing A, unlike Pikmin 4 where you just kinda had to double tap. Now I've got 11 Pikmin-y fellows. Trying to break you out of there, friendo. Whee! It's a non-disclosed battery with some kind of logo on it. I wonder if that has any implications. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it, but you must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? Press L to move the camera behind you, R to zoom, and Z to change angles. And yeah, we can't do anything with the battery yet, so there's no point in messing with that.
We prefer this camera angle.
Behold! Yay! Beep, beep, beep. Captain Olimar, Louis, your arena ended at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, press X to take solo action, and Y to change leaders. Not that we need to, because we are 2 separate entities now. Yeah, we can each take our own little groups now. So yeah, we can really mix and double team enemies if we wanted to. But yeah, split screen mode. And if we didn't have Pikmin, there was also an option in the mod that we could punch each other, but I'm just like, nah, this is a cooperative thing. Hey, I'm not very fast, fellows. Quick! Dig, you fools! Follow these men. Onwards, men! We can also both pluck Pikmin at the same time, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, outside of the Wii version, we decided to do Pikmin 2 for co-op. And to show my brother the glories of Pikmin. We just finished one. The Wii version. A slightly better one. We don't have the Switch version.
It's not like there's anything different about that version.
Yeah, probably closer to the GameCube version with some enhancements that are in Wii, but yeah. Ah! And thus the battery makes its way.
Very slowly.
Yeah, we could have enabled the option, but... I definitely wonder how certain bosses will react when there are two separate entities moving. This will really break some bosses. Because I know there are bosses that just target your captain and not your Pikmin, so this will be very interesting set of circumstances. Also slightly more different when we get further into the game, when we get to the second day. Dawn of the second day. And yeah, how's I also don't know if this is reminiscent of any areas, because some of the areas in this game are combined with areas in the first game, so there will be some like little, like, oh yeah, that was from the last one.
Yeah, that
Cool.
base pattern looks very similar to the Distant Spring.
I think the Distant Spring is like in one of the next areas. It's definitely one of the later ones. Like the final trial, no shocker, is like one of the last areas that have been mixed in.
Anyways, that was the Courage Reactor.
Yes, because all of these are named. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I appraised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit projects. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Holcatate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. So, unlike 1, where there's a 30-day time limit, in 2, there is no such time limit. We can take as long as we want.
Evening lighting is different. It used to be like night in 1.
Yeah, it gets very dark, but
Now it's less dark. And a bit more realistic.
we will get to have some fun with number dose. Yeah, things will probably break due to the split screen. Things are going to look a bit broken. Ignore it. Courage reactor. This is fine. 20 Pikmin! Yay! You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll keep checking often. Keep up the pace. Save. Doo-doo. Game has been saved. Yeah, we can check treasures or Piclopedia. No reason to either. But I believe this will have to end things off for now. So yeah, we can zoom in and check the journal. We can even move the camera around even. But next time, with more Pikmin 2. And we'll get to see how co-op probably breaks the game. As always, I'll see all of you in the next one. Until then.